All right. What's up, everyone? How we feeling? Tutu Atwell is the pick for the Rams at 57. Um, Creed Humphrey was on the board. Obviously Quinn Miners, but obviously if Creed Humphrey's there, that's who you take. Creed Humphrey's probably the best center, arguably in the draft. Definitely at this position. You have linebackers on the board: Jabril Cox, Chaz Surratt, who I love. Interesting pick. How you guys feeling? I don't want to be one of those guys that I told you so guys. I've been saying now for about 3 weeks. I think the Rams select a juice player here. I know they needed interior offensive line or they need linebacker. Les Snead doesn't really go need. He goes BPA. McVay's been saying the last 2 weeks that they feel really good about the offensive line. They feel like all they need to do in this draft is add depth. They don't have any needs, any glaring needs, if you will, even with the losses they had in free agency. So at least they backed up their words. So we can call them very honest and truthful. The fact that they have been saying that, they've been preaching that, and they stuck by it. So yeah, Tutu Atwell, he has friggin' speed. The guy is a blazer. Mia's got some words for it too. She's right here. If you can hear her chatting, say hi. Don't be shy. Say hi. All right. Yeah, but it's interesting. I feel like there's other juice players. Obviously, you can see here on my draft board, Demetric Felton's my guy, and they could have had him. I think probably in the 3rd round, or later. I don't think he'll go later, but a lot of Terrace Marshall went to the Panthers wide receiver at LSU. So I think we'll sit back, and I want everyone to settle down. I think we'll be okay. I think this is one of those picks that after the dust settles and we see what he brings to the offense, I think we're going to be very happy. I think 2 weeks into the season, when he gives you that deep threat that we did not have at all last year, he's Deshaun Jackson is our deep threat, but who knows how long Deshaun Jackson, he's only a year contract. He's also, hurt all the time. So this is, building that foundation of what we need for the deep threat. So you have Woods and Kupp, your possession receivers. Van Jefferson's kind of like the Cooper Kupp protege. And then now we have our true burner. So you have him and Deshaun Jackson, who, he can tutor under him, and you just have now, and he can probably be a return specialist too, similar to like Tyreek Hill when he first came into the league. And, that guy, every time he got the ball, it was a touchdown waiting to happen in special teams. And so I think that's what Tutu Atwell can bring. I think other guys could have done that as well. Again, Demetric Felton could have absolutely been that. But yeah, it just felt to me like a move that they were going to surprise people. But let's remember last year when the Rams took Cam Akers with their first pick, and then 4 picks later took Van Jefferson. Rams fans were not happy. Not happy. Same thing. They needed, interior line help. They needed a linebacker. They had other needs. Running back did not seem like one of them. They just moved on from Todd Gurley, and everyone was, proclaiming Darrell Henderson as the future back. And so they took Cam Akers, and a lot of people were not happy, and that seemed to work out. I think Cam Akers is the bell cow back that the Rams need. I think a lot of fans would say they're very happy with Cam Akers. So let's just let the dust settle. I think this pick will end up being better than it seems on the surface. Again, it's just I feel you though. It's something we could have got. There's other juice players that have bigger size. Like why did I get a guy that's 5'8", 150 when he's wet? When they could have got burners that are a little bigger, so they maybe not get knocked around as much. But obviously they liked what they saw. They liked the tape. They liked what he adds to this McVay offense. And so yeah, I think at face value it seems bad, but I think when the dust settles, I think we'll end up being okay with it. So but hey, Rams are on the board. They got their pick. We'll tune back in the 3rd round when they pick again. Chargers as well. We'll touch on their next pick as well. So, but yeah, very interesting. Creed Humphrey still on the board. And now tell me this. You guys can comment after this video, or you can comment, just hit me up on Twitter. So what do the Rams do now? They got their juice player that I thought they were going to get at some point in the draft. I thought 57 seemed like a spot they would do it. But now in the 3rd round, it's got to be an interior offensive lineman, you would think. Linebacker, you would think. Or does Snead just keep going BPA? Just see who falls and they shock the world again and take someone else that they're not expecting. I'll get a poll going. We'll see what everyone's thinking. Obviously, it's going to depend how the board falls, but even where they're at right now, Pete Werner now just going to the Saints. So that's the linebacker that I think was a good fit for the Rams. But you still have other linebacker fits. I think Chaz Surratt's my guy. That's kind of who I want. You want some wine with that Chaz as we got here? Yes, I know. Chaz is good, right? That quieted her down. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Who do you want? What's your reaction to this pick? Let's talk it out. Brought to you by Brewery X. Got my hazy IPA going. Enjoying a little second round of the draft. So I'm here all night, jumping on live here and there. Not going to do a full on stream, but yeah, we'll jump on, hang out, and chat. So let me know what you guys are thinking about this pick, Tutu Atwell at pick 57, wide receiver out of Louisville, and what are the Rams doing next? Adam, don't love it. Yeah, I think you're not alone in that. I think Quinn Miners, though, I know he's beloved, and this is what I'll say before I sign off here, Adam. I know Quinn Miners is beloved by fans, and he rose within the media, but I think he'll still be there in the third round. So they can certainly maybe still get Quinn with their third round pick. Creed Humphrey will not be there in the third round. And so this is, if they wanted him, this is where they had to take him. But maybe they're thinking they liked Quinn Miners, or they like Drew Dahlman, who actually is my guy. I love Drew Dahlman. That's who I want. If you don't know him or don't watch any film on him from Stanford, I did a film breakdown of him on YouTube. So you can jump up there and see him. But I think maybe they're thinking we can get Drew Dahlman, we can get Quinn Miners, one of these guys in the third. And I know Creed, they probably thought Creed Humphrey was good, but they value those guys almost as much. So they figured they could wait. That's just my thought process. So thanks for the feedback. Let me know. So you guys, my daughter's going crazy. So I'll grab her and then we'll jump back on here as we get to the third round pick. All right. Thanks, guys.